Have you ever wondered what small, everyday habits could be keeping you from living your longest, healthiest life? What if the choices you make today are quietly stealing years from your future? Let me introduce you to Henry, a remarkable 95-year-old who credits his vibrant health and youthful energy to avoiding certain habits that most of us overlook. Stick with us until the end of this video, because the last habit Henry embraced could completely change the way you approach life. By the end of this video, you'll discover the simple yet powerful changes you can make to transform your health and longevity, no matter your age. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Sleep. Henry's secret to staying young was simple yet profound. At 95 years old, Henry was an embodiment of vitality, with a sharp mind and a remarkable zest for life. He often shared the key to his longevity and youthful energy: sleep. For Henry, sleep was not just a luxury, it was the cornerstone of everything. He knew that without sufficient rest, the body couldn't think, couldn't heal itself, and couldn't thrive. He made sleep a priority for decades, understanding that it was the simplest and most effective way to maintain both his physical health and mental sharpness. Science today validates what Henry had instinctively known for years. When you skimp on sleep, your body's ability to repair and regenerate diminishes. Sleep is the time when the body goes into its natural healing mode, repairing damaged tissues, clearing out waste from the brain, and restoring your skin. During deep sleep, cells regenerate, muscles repair, and the brain purges toxins that could otherwise contribute to cognitive decline. Collagen, the protein that keeps skin firm and smooth, is also produced during this time, which is why quality sleep can keep your skin looking younger for longer. Lack of sleep doesn't just leave you feeling groggy. It accelerates the aging process at the cellular level. Studies have shown that poor sleep has a direct impact on the length of telomeres, the protective caps on your chromosomes. As telomeres shorten, cells age more rapidly, leading to faster physical and cognitive decline. This process is one of the reasons sleep deprivation contributes so heavily to aging, both internally and externally. Henry understood the importance of consistency when it came to sleep. He made sure his bedtime was a ritual, a quiet and peaceful time that allowed his body and mind to wind down naturally. He avoided late-night distractions like watching television or reading for hours by candlelight. Instead, he developed a calming nighttime routine: a cup of herbal tea, a bit of light stretching, and time spent reflecting or meditating on the day. This routine was a signal to his body that it was time to rest. By making sleep a priority in this way, he kept his mind clear, his energy levels high, and his body resilient, even as the years added up. Experts like Dr. Matthew Walker, a renowned sleep scientist, recommend that adults aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Quality matters just as much as quantity, and it's essential to establish a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, can help reinforce your body's internal clock. The temptation to stay up late, whether for work, socializing, or entertainment, is strong, but Henry's wisdom serves as a reminder. Sleep is not an indulgence, but a crucial tool for maintaining youth and energy. Additionally, it's important to avoid blue light from screens before bedtime. The light emitted by phones, computers, and televisions tricks the brain into thinking it's still daytime, making it harder to fall asleep. Instead of scrolling through social media or watching TV, Henry would spend his last hour of the evening winding down with activities that soothed his mind and body. Activities like light reading, a warm bath, or simply enjoying the peacefulness of his home. So, the next time you're tempted to sacrifice sleep for productivity or entertainment, take a moment to remember Henry's advice. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a vital part of staying youthful, healthy, and energized. Prioritizing rest is one of the most powerful and simple tools we have for preserving both our physical and mental well-being. A good night's sleep is not just about feeling rested. It's about feeling ready to take on whatever comes next with vitality and grace. 2. Stress. Henry's life, though filled with accomplishments and joy, was not without its fair share of stress. "I faced my fair share of challenges," he'd often say with a knowing smile. "But I learned early on that how you deal with stress determines how long and well you live." Henry's perspective on stress was shaped by years of personal and professional experience, where he came to understand a crucial truth. Stress isn't just an emotional burden. It affects every part of our body, influencing our overall health and accelerating the aging process faster than most people realize. When we encounter stress, our bodies release cortisol, a hormone that plays a crucial role in our fight-or-flight response. In the short term, cortisol can help us respond to immediate threats. However, when stress becomes chronic, this hormone no longer serves its purpose of protection. It becomes a silent adversary. Prolonged exposure to elevated cortisol levels can trigger a series of damaging effects in the body. It accelerates the aging process by shortening telomeres, which are the protective caps at the ends of our chromosomes. Telomeres are essential in maintaining cellular health, and when they shorten, cells age more quickly, leading to visible signs of aging, such as wrinkles, fatigue, and even cognitive decline. Research shows that chronic stress can age you biologically by as much as 17 years, making your biological age much older than your actual age. This startling reality makes it clear that stress doesn't just impact our emotions. It takes a visible toll on our bodies and minds. But Henry, through his journey, found a way to manage stress that not only mitigated its harmful effects but also turned pressure into peace. His approach was simple yet profound: daily rituals of calm. He began each morning with deep, mindful breathing. As he inhaled the fresh air in his garden, he would take a moment to reflect on the day ahead, setting intentions and preparing his mind for the challenges and opportunities it might bring. When you take control of your mornings, Henry would say, the rest of the day feels lighter. This wasn't just a comforting thought, it was a strategy rooted in science. Studies have shown that slow, deep breathing can lower cortisol levels almost instantly, calming the body's stress response. By starting his day in this way, Henry ensured that he approached life with a sense of calm and clarity. This morning ritual wasn't just a method of relaxation. It was his foundation for handling whatever stress the day might throw at him. Another key element of Henry's stress management was reframing his perception of stress itself. Rather than seeing stress as a burden or a problem to avoid, he viewed it as a signal, an indicator that something important was at stake. This shift in mindset was crucial. Instead of allowing stress to overwhelm him, Henry embraced it as an opportunity for growth. Stress, to him, wasn't an enemy but a motivator, a reminder that he cared deeply about the things in his life. This subtle but powerful shift helped him stay focused on solutions rather than becoming bogged down in frustration. The wisdom behind Henry's approach lies in its simplicity. Stress is a natural part of life, and although we can't escape it, we have the power to change how it affects us. By taking small, intentional actions, like setting aside a few minutes for deep breathing or taking a short walk outside, anyone can begin to manage stress in a healthier, more constructive way. These practices might seem insignificant at first, but over time, they build resilience and promote a sense of inner calm that can profoundly affect one's overall well-being. Henry's story serves as a powerful reminder that stress doesn't have to steal our vitality or our youth. With the right mindset and daily practices, we can transform stress from a ticking clock that ages us into a tool for personal growth, resilience, and strength. Through his daily rituals, Henry demonstrated that peace is not something we passively wait for, it's something we actively create. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Food. Henry's recipe for a long life. When people asked Henry about his diet, he would flash a knowing smile and say, "Food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. What you put on your plate can either age you or keep you young." His approach to eating was simple, yet profoundly impactful. It was rooted in balance, mindful choices, and an unwavering appreciation for whole, natural foods. Many of us, in our busy lives, often turn to fast or processed food because of convenience. But what we may not realize is that these choices come at a hidden cost to our health. Processed foods are loaded with preservatives, unhealthy fats, refined sugars, and artificial additives, all of which can damage our cells and accelerate the aging process. Think of your body like an engine. If you constantly fuel it with low-quality gas, it won't run efficiently for long. Over time, it can cause irreversible damage. Similarly, what we choose to eat directly impacts the health of our cells and our longevity. Studies have shown that diets high in processed foods are linked to shorter telomeres, the protective caps on our DNA that shorten with age. The shorter the telomeres, the quicker the aging process. In contrast, whole, nutrient-dense foods are like premium fuel for the body, helping it run smoothly and maintain its vitality for longer. Henry was careful to avoid these dietary pitfalls by focusing on fresh, whole foods. His meals were not just a means to satisfy hunger, but a carefully thought-out practice of nourishment. He ate a wide variety of colorful vegetables, which are packed with antioxidants and vitamins that protect against cellular damage. He regularly enjoyed lean proteins like fish and poultry, both of which are rich in the building blocks our bodies need for muscle repair and healthy metabolism. Healthy fats, like those found in nuts, seeds, and olive oil, were a cornerstone of his diet, supporting brain function and heart health. Henry didn't just eat for sustenance, he ate to thrive. This approach wasn't just a personal preference for Henry, it was scientifically backed. The Mediterranean diet, which closely mirrored Henry's eating habits, has been consistently shown to preserve telomere length, enhance cognitive function, and improve heart health. Studies suggest that a Mediterranean-style diet, rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, lean proteins, and healthy fats, can lead to longer life and a greater quality of health in later years. But Henry wasn't a fanatic about perfection. He believed in living a balanced life and knew that no single meal could make or break your health. He indulged occasionally, whether it was a slice of homemade pie, a glass of red wine, or a rich, creamy dessert. One meal won't make or break you, he often reminded his friends. It's the way you eat over a lifetime that truly matters. Moderation was key. To him, balance meant savoring the pleasure of food without guilt, while still prioritizing healthy, nourishing choices most of the time. If you want to improve your diet and perhaps add more years to your life, start small. You don't need to make drastic changes overnight. Begin by adding more whole, natural foods to your plate. Think of it as coloring your meals. Add a rainbow of vegetables, enjoy fresh fruits, and swap out processed snacks for better options like nuts, yogurt, or whole grains. Hydration was also important to Henry, who always kept a glass of water nearby. He believed that even the healthiest foods couldn't work their magic without the proper hydration. Drinking water throughout the day helped his cells function optimally, keeping his energy up and his skin glowing. Henry's food philosophy teaches us that eating well doesn't have to be complicated, restrictive, or boring. It's about being mindful of the choices you make, enjoying food without guilt, and embracing the principle of balance. By incorporating more natural, whole foods into your diet, staying hydrated, and allowing yourself occasional indulgences, you can nourish your body, protect your cells, and give yourself the gift of better health and longevity. So, the next time you sit down for a meal, take a moment to consider, is this food fueling your youth, or is it quietly taking it away? The decision is yours, and every meal is an opportunity to choose a path toward better health. 4. Movement. Henry's secret to staying active was simple yet profound. If you want to feel young, you have to keep moving. At 95, Henry had long passed the age when many people would slow down, yet he remained as active as ever. Whether it was walking through his garden, stretching in the morning sun, or tending to his plants, Henry made sure his body remained engaged in some form of movement every day. He often said that his vitality wasn't the result of intense workouts or extreme athleticism, but rather the steadfast commitment to never allowing his body to grow stagnant. For him, it was a daily promise to himself that his body would continue to function and thrive as long as he did. In today's world, modern life has made it easier than ever to sit for hours on end. Between working at desks, watching television, and endlessly scrolling through our phones, many people fall into a sedentary routine without realizing its long-term consequences. The costs of inactivity, however, are hidden in plain sight. Studies have shown that prolonged sitting can significantly reduce life expectancy. Every hour spent sitting is linked to 22 fewer minutes of life. While this might sound alarming, the truth is that a sedentary lifestyle weakens muscles, slows metabolism, and impairs cognitive functions, which accelerates both physical and mental decline. Over time, this lack of movement leaves you feeling older than you are, eroding vitality and slowing the pace of life itself. Henry understood the risks of prolonged inactivity, and he worked hard to avoid falling into that trap. He knew that staying active didn't require expensive gym memberships, complicated equipment, or grueling workout regimens. Instead, he focused on moving an integral part of his daily routine. Every morning, Henry would go for a walk around his neighborhood. These walks weren't just about getting exercise, they were an opportunity to connect with his community, chat with neighbors, or simply appreciate the beauty of the changing seasons. These small, consistent walks did more than keep his body in shape. They nourished his soul, lifting his spirits with each step he took. For Henry, the key to staying active wasn't intensity, it was consistency. Even on days when his energy levels were lower, he refused to remain still for too long. He would stretch his limbs, tend to his garden, or do some light housekeeping, knowing that every bit of movement was a small victory. "It's not about how far or how fast you go," Henry would often say. "It's about showing up for yourself every day." Research supports this philosophy. Studies consistently show that even light activity, such as walking or stretching, can significantly improve heart health, muscle strength, and longevity. If you're looking to move more, start with small, manageable changes, just like Henry did. Begin with short walks around the block or stretch for 5 minutes in the morning before your day starts. Stand up and move around for a few minutes every hour, even if it's just to do a few gentle stretches or take a quick stroll. Yoga, Tai Chi, or simple bodyweight exercises can also help you stay active without needing to overexert yourself. These simple yet powerful actions, when practiced regularly, can have profound effects over time. They can reduce stiffness, boost energy levels, and enhance mental sharpness. Movement, as Henry exemplified, is not about being intense. It's about creating a lifestyle of continual engagement, where your body and mind are consistently active. When you move a part of your daily routine, you don't just protect your physical health, you nurture your mental and emotional well-being as well. The next time you find yourself sitting for an extended period, remember Henry's advice. Stand up, take a step, and let your body thank you for it. Movement is the secret to maintaining vitality and youth, no matter your age. So, make it a priority to incorporate movement into your day, no matter how small or simple. Your future self will thank you for the consistent effort you put in today. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 5. Sun and hydration. Henry's key to vitality. Henry had an extraordinary gift for simplifying life's essentials, making the complex feel effortlessly achievable. The sun can be your best friend or your worst enemy, and water is the fuel your body can't live without, he would often say. This balance between sun exposure and hydration was one of his timeless secrets to maintaining a youthful and healthy life well into his 90s. His approach, though simple, was grounded in understanding how these two forces shape our health and vitality. Let's begin with the sun. Moderate sun exposure offers undeniable benefits, the most significant being its ability to stimulate the production of vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in maintaining bone health, supporting immune function, and regulating mood. However, as Henry often pointed out, the sun's rays can be a double-edged sword. While they provide essential vitamin D, too much exposure to ultraviolet, UV, rays can harm. The UV rays from the sun penetrate deep into the skin, breaking down collagen and elastin, the vital proteins responsible for keeping skin firm, smooth, and youthful. Prolonged exposure to UV rays without protection accelerates skin aging, resulting in wrinkles, dark spots, and a heightened risk of skin cancer. It's a fact that may surprise many. Studies show that up to 80% of visible skin aging is directly caused by UV rays. Henry understood the importance of this delicate balance and practiced sun safety religiously. He never left the house without a wide-brimmed hat or a generous layer of sunscreen on his skin. He was also strategic about when he spent time outdoors, avoiding the peak hours of sun exposure, typically between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Instead, he preferred the early mornings or late afternoons for his walks, ensuring he could soak up the benefits of the sun without overexposing his skin. These simple habits not only protected his skin but also allowed him to enjoy the outdoors in a way that supported his overall health. Hydration, however, was just as vital to Henry's well-being. He often compared the body to a plant. When you don't water it, he would say with a smile, it wilts. Chronic dehydration, as he explained, is not merely about feeling thirsty, it's about the far-reaching effects it has on the body's systems. It can lead to dryness, dull skin, and even a drop in energy levels. Dehydration impairs organ function, slows metabolism, and disrupts the body's ability to remove toxins. When the body lacks sufficient water, the skin becomes less elastic and more prone to wrinkles, while the body struggles to perform basic detoxification processes. Henry made hydration a non-negotiable part of his daily routine. He always kept a glass of water nearby, sipping it steadily throughout the day to maintain optimal hydration levels. He had a penchant for adding a slice of lemon to his water, not only for the refreshing taste but also because of the additional vitamin C, which further benefited his skin. Research backs up Henry's approach, showing that proper hydration not only supports cellular function and enhances skin elasticity but also aids in the efficient functioning of organs and improves overall vitality. Finding the right balance between sun exposure and hydration is simpler than it may seem. To protect your skin, make sunscreen a daily habit, even on cloudy days, as UV rays can still penetrate through the clouds. Wear protective clothing, like hats or long sleeves, when possible, and limit direct sun exposure during peak hours. Hydration, on the other hand, requires consistent attention. Drink water throughout the day, and if plain water feels dull, try infusing it with fruits or herbs to make it more enjoyable. It's about making small, mindful choices that, over time, add up to significant benefits. Henry's wisdom about sun and hydration serves as a reminder that small, consistent efforts can make a big difference. Protecting your skin from the sun and staying hydrated are two of the easiest and most effective ways to nurture your body, keeping it vibrant, resilient, and youthful. So the next time you step outside or feel a little thirsty, remember Henry's advice. Treat the sun with respect, and see water as the essential lifeblood it truly is. They are two simple, yet powerful, keys to maintaining vitality and youth for many years to come. 6. Relationships and purpose. Henry's fountain of youth. Henry often said that a long life isn't just about taking care of your body. It's about nurturing your heart and mind too. For him, the foundation of a vibrant, fulfilling life was built upon meaningful relationships and a clear sense of purpose. He understood that true wellness goes beyond physical health. It thrives in the connections we forge with others and in the sense of direction that drives us every day. As science has since confirmed, Henry was right. Strong social connections and a reason to wake up each day are essential for slowing the aging process and enhancing overall happiness and well-being. Loneliness, Henry knew, is more than an emotional burden. It is a profound health risk. Research has shown that social isolation doesn't only make us feel sad or disconnected, it has tangible, negative effects on our bodies. It triggers the release of stress hormones, suppresses the immune system, and speeds up cognitive decline. Studies have found that people with strong social ties live, on average, 7.5 years longer than those who are isolated. For Henry, this wasn't just abstract knowledge, it was something he lived by. He made it a priority to stay connected to the people around him, understanding that these relationships were a vital part of his physical and mental health. Henry was a regular at community events, not just because he enjoyed them, but because he understood the importance of social engagement. Whether it was a weekend barbecue, a local fundraiser, or simply chatting with neighbors on a walk, he was always present. He loved hosting family dinners and cherished the laughter and conversation that filled his home. And when it came to his friendships, Henry never missed an opportunity to catch up over coffee or share a meal, always making the time to connect. For him, these relationships were the threads that wove together the rich tapestry of his life. But while relationships were a cornerstone of his longevity, they were not the entire secret. Henry believed just as strongly in the power of purpose. When you know why you're here, every day feels like a gift, he would often say. His belief was simple yet profound. Having a sense of purpose is essential for staying young at heart, no matter your age. Having a purpose doesn't necessarily mean aiming to change the world grandly. It's about having something that gives your day meaning and direction. For Henry, that sense of purpose came in many forms. He found joy in small acts, like tending to his garden and watching his plants thrive. He loved mentoring younger neighbors, offering advice and wisdom gained from his own experiences. Henry also volunteered at his local library, where he shared his love of reading with children and seniors alike. These activities not only kept his mind sharp but also gave him a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, fueling his energy and keeping his spirit alive. If you're seeking to build stronger relationships and find your sense of purpose, start by reaching out to people in your life. Perhaps there's a friend or family member you've lost touch with. Why not reconnect? Or maybe you've always had an interest in a particular hobby or cause but never took the time to explore it. Now is the perfect time to do so. Consider joining a group or taking a class that aligns with your passions. The opportunity to meet new people is never far away. At the same time, take a moment to reflect on what brings you joy and fulfillment. It doesn't have to be a grand, life-altering change. Even small actions, like offering a smile to a stranger or sharing a kind word with a colleague, can create ripples of positivity that brighten your day, and theirs. Henry's approach to relationships and purpose offers a powerful lesson. The true fountain of youth is not found in some miracle cure or fleeting trend. It's in the bonds we form, the love we share, and the meaning we create in our lives. So, surround yourself with people who lift you, who encourage you to be the best version of yourself, and who remind you of the beauty of connection. Find something that excites you and brings joy to your life, whether it's a passion, a cause, or a creative endeavor. Above all, remember Henry's wisdom. A full heart and a clear sense of purpose are the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Henry's story serves as a powerful reminder that the key to a long, vibrant life lies in the small, mindful choices we make every day. From prioritizing quality sleep and managing stress to staying active, eating well, and nurturing meaningful relationships, these habits are well within your reach. Aging doesn't have to mean losing your vitality. It's about living with intention and care. Every day offers an opportunity to deepen your connections with others, to nurture your body and mind, and to live in a way that honors the precious gift of life. By cultivating strong relationships and a purposeful life, you too can discover the fountain of youth Henry found in the simple, yet profound, act of living with love and intention. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope that the insights shared today have inspired and encouraged you. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far, and what is one thing you plan to bring into practice in your life? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to leave your comment, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more uplifting content. Stay connected, and remember, you are not alone. God's guidance and love are always with you.